Creativity.
Research.
Economic development.
Motivate.
Packaging.
Financing.
Marketing.
Business planning.
Growth.
Concept development.
Profitable.
Trends.
Nutrition facts labels.
Economic analysis.
Contracts and grants.
Market analysis.
Supply chain management.
Well, as you can see, it takes many things to create a new business idea. Welcome to the Product Center for Food, Ag, Bio. My name is Chris Peterson, Director. The MSU Product Center is an entrepreneurial assistance center that sparks and develops innovation and economic development by providing a suite of services to new and existing businesses here in the state of Michigan. The Product Center has come a long way since opening its doors in 2004. We've created an innovation counselor network to provide one-on-one counseling and business planning for entrepreneurs. We take a look at new products and services for the marketplace. When you think about all the services that are necessary, they run the gamut from really sitting down with the entrepreneur who merely has an idea for a business and then try to form that idea into something that has real product definition, where we know that there is a market opportunity and we know that the entrepreneur has the drive to take it to market. That's the first group of services. But once you've done that and the decision made is really to start the business, then we have to move into all sorts of business planning activities that touch on financing, production, marketing, and distribution. And then finally, if all that planning gets done and you get all the resources put in place, then you're ready to launch the business. The Product Center recently created a report that estimated that the economic value in the food and agricultural system in the state of Michigan is $91.4 billion, and it's growing at a rate of 7% a year. Now, based on the estimate of the size of the sector and that significant growth rate, the Product Center has created a new high-impact venture action team to help stage 2 businesses create or expand their production and sales so that we can help continue that healthy growth rate in the state. So today, the Product Center has fully evolved into a mix of the best of campus expertise, working together with a network of local extension counselors so that we can provide business services and be the go-to place in food, agriculture, and bioprocessing. With the Product Center as my entrepreneurial baby, with all the assistance we give, please join me and let me show you how it all works and what we have to offer.
Venture development is the starting point for all new and existing businesses to work with the Product Center.
Our role is to provide services to individuals or existing businesses. Most of our clients are smaller, many of them are individuals who are just starting businesses or who want to expand an existing business.
Making in Michigan is an event that the Product Center hosts annually, and it has two components. One is an educational component for helping our clients to broaden their knowledge on areas that they need to be aware of to launch a food business. And also there is a marketplace which allows clients who have launched their products to come and show those products to potential buyers.
The primary purpose of making it in Michigan is to allow vendors to make contacts with buyers, and that has proven to be very successful. Market Maker is an online program that connects all parts of the supply chain. Its major purpose is to help producers connect with other parts of the supply chain, such as processors, restaurants, farmers markets, and so forth. Meijer has developed a Made in Michigan program in partnership with the Product Center that allows a number of our clients to be showcased within the Meijer stores throughout the state of Michigan.
The Product Center relies on specialists on campus who have degrees and expertise in food science to help us work through basically product problems and use food science to solve them. One big part of using the food science department is looking at food safety. Food safety basically is ensuring that the product will remain safe after it's processed. And to get that work done, we use a process authority, and there's a variety of tests, and pH and water activity are tests we do to get that analysis done. Process authority is an individual, but what they do is they create a processing schedule, which is what clients need for all shelf-stable products to ensure that the way they're making it is commercially acceptable.
The Product Center has a concept development package that allows them to investigate the market with our help and answer the question, is there really a viable market for their product?
I think the biggest challenge is the fact that they've made these products at home in the kitchen, and they think that when they step into the commercial world, that they can make it the same way. And so there's just a whole new set of protocols and ways to do that, and that becomes overwhelming for them because there's a lot of detail that they didn't think about. And that's why the Product Center is important, because we offer the assistance to help them work through all those technical aspects so they can get licensed, and that's the whole point of them coming to the Product Center.
Definitely the Product Center makes a difference in many people's lives when they can realize their dreams, or in some cases make an intelligent decision that maybe they shouldn't pursue that dream.
Yeah, we've allowed them to make it happen, so there are a number of them out there that I feel proud about.
The Michigan State University Product Center Innovation Counselor Network is a group of 16 individuals working statewide to provide business counseling and business support and development services to entrepreneurs across the state of Michigan. That connection in the community, I think, makes people feel much more comfortable with who we are and what we have to offer. Concept development to the time that they would launch their business, depending on what it is, it could take a year, and we might have 40 to 60 hours of counseling intensely involved with that individual. To be a good counselor, you need to be someone who is open-minded, be able to share information that's very realistic, as well as also being the motivating cheerleader.
The primary focus of HiVAD is existing Stage 2 businesses with sustainable revenue looking to increase sales and production in their companies.
I think in today's environment, and especially in the global environment, change is a constant, and we can help businesses with that change.
The economic impact of the agri-food system in the state, all things considered, is about $91 billion. So it's a very critical component of the state's economy.
A lot of what we use is Mentel data, as well as data that comes out of USDA produced by ERS, the Economic Research Service, as well as a lot of the trade data generated by the Foreign Ag Service in their Global Ag Trade System database.
A feasibility study is important to determine whether or not the project makes any sense.
I think it's so important for businesses to look ahead 1 year, 5 years at trends, both in consumer preferences, trends in production, trends in trade, so that they can plan the future direction of their business and also plan to innovate.
The opportunity to see things actually come into being, and the fact that without us, that may not have ever happened.
I really like taking the skills that I learned in my master's degree here at MSU and applying them in a business world setting.
As you can see, it takes a great team and organization to run the Product Center. But what does it all mean? What are the impacts of all this work? Well, we track a number of things here at the MSU Product Center, and I want to share some of those numbers with you. First, let's start with one-on-one counseling sessions. Since 2004, we've conducted a staggering 21,000 sessions. Now, the sessions are important because that's where the client gets advice and activities are planned and worked on. But capturing the progress towards the actual development of the business is also important. And one of the first key things we capture is what we call startup. That's when the client seriously begins to pursue the in-depth kinds of business planning activities to move the project to market. Since we began in 2004, we've had 1,039 clients move into this stage. The ultimate goal, though, is the actual launch of the business. To make a sale, to do the things that we say really show the evidence that we're in operation. Well, in 2011, we had 65 ventures actually launch into economic activity. And that is a one-year record for us. Since 2004, we've assisted a grand total of 229 ventures to enter this last phase of venture development. And then when we begin to put together the dollars and the jobs associated with those 229 launches, the first year total sales associated with these ventures are $303 million. And we've created and retained over 1,300 jobs. It's been a real pleasure to share with you today what we do here at the MSU Product Center and how we do it.